Morning.
What's up, girl?
Girl, another day, another week through. Listen,
I know I didn't get my coffee, but it's always important to drink this H2O. Look,
I
so
promise you,
how we
I'll
gotta
be
do. So
drinking my water and minding my business too.
hey, so this is our episode 2 of our Take It or Leave It podcast. Lucille's daughter and niece still in the message. We'll talk
And
about a topic.
today's episode, we're going to talk about being thankful, right?
Yeah,
We just celebrated Thanksgiving. Um, and we felt like it was important to talk about being thankful and the different ways to be thankful and the different meanings of it.
yeah, it's showing signs or things just to help us get through it. So, and we hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving. So we hope you all had a good one. So we're gonna start the topic off of just saying some things, basically signs of showing thankfulness.
Right.
So it's just either just like someone doing some just a simple thank you is showing thankness, like you thankful. You know what I mean? Being thankful for someone's doing an act of niceness. You know what I mean?
Telling somebody you just appreciate the moment. Like it don't always have to be because something was done for you or something like that. Sometimes it can just be like I'm thankful for the moments that we have where we just have our talks, right? And
Yes,
it's not
yes, ma'am.
like, you did something for me or I did something for you. It's just
Hmm.
that moment that we shared. It's about being thankful for that as well because as we seeing more and more often now, life is really short. People is leaving here left and right.
Yes. And it's like it's just being having that gratitude, you know, like like you said, tomorrow's not promised. So it's just about appreciating what we do have. We
It,
always so set on the negative, what's not going wrong. And I'm gonna speak for self here, I have it bad. Like I know I have came a long way, but I still question. I catch myself not being it's not that I'm not being thankful. I think it get misconstrued because I am thankful, but I go complain about all the stuff that's not happening instead of just taking a seat back and
and being
appreciate
thankful for
what
the
is
yeah.
what's good. And I'm really like struggling, because I'm really struggling because I know I'm thankful. I know I've came a long way. But it's like it's still them little things that's making me question. It's not that I'm trying to not to be thankful. I know I'm thankful, but in the eye of others, it can look like I'm not. But I don't
Right.
know, so I'm really struggling, you know what I mean? Because I know people have it much worse, and I'm just sitting here like,
And like
you know,
that's another thing. Like it's just all about constantly reminding yourself. Like prime example, the other day I was out riding and out here in Texas, they have it's like this ministry that helps people who are struggling to get off drugs. And
oh,
like
okay,
you normally see them out there, they help women and men, and you normally see them out there and you'll get caught by a red light. Well,
right,
normally I don't get caught by the red light. But I
mm,
happened to get caught by the red light the other day. And as I'm right there waiting at the intersection for the light to change, a guy came over and was like, well, have you heard about our ministry? They help
mm,
us, get off drugs. They help us
mm,
find, employment, get clean and
right,
everything. And I was like, so they help the men? He was like, they help everybody. And they even bought me and my wife and my daughter here to help me. And I
that's
was just like, dang, I be
yeah,
sitting here, you'll be riding in the morning, somebody cuts you off, people doing dumb
yeah,
stuff, you start complaining like this one, I don't like this, and
yeah,
then you just have to take a moment and think like, damn, they standing out here trying to, spread a message that's gonna in turn help other people as well as they self. And I'm sitting
right,
here complaining and I'm riding past. Like it's not that
yeah,
I'm not grateful and it's not that I'm not thankful for what I have, but sometimes, we get in there moments where
just
it's
going through stuff.
easy to lose sight of stuff.
Yes, yes, ma'am. The sight, and I think a lot of us lose a lot of sight. You know what I mean? And I do it. You know what I mean? And I'm just trying to find a way to, and that's why I want to help. Everyone. us, everyone, like things that we could just do better with this. Like, I think we just take it as a curse or God getting us, or we just going
Punishing you,
punishment.
yeah.
And it's really, that's not the case. It feels that way at the moment, but in due time, that's why I think it's very important to just keep giving thanks. If it's prayer, whatever you believe in and what you want to say, even when you just wake up saying thank you, like, because you didn't have to be here. That's the little bit of it. People think thankfulness got to go so far. Then we also go into situations where we feel like people owe you something.
Oh,
It's being thankful. That's the key part where you lose, like, someone even appreciating you. Like, you think that someone, you're entitled,
mm.
and that's what messed your blessing up right there. Just be thankful for what people do. We always expect so much more for a person, but just appreciate
Because
what they
we're willing to go
do.
that extra mile.
Yeah, they didn't have to do that, but we get so caught up because what we want more and more and more. We take that little bit, and just to be thankful for that someone gave it to you, or
Not
even gave you
only
that.
that, it's
You know?
not only that though, I think it's like we get so caught up in we expect to give what we get, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
we give out so much of
Yes, ma'am.
ourselves. And
Mm-hmm.
we expect, like, yeah, this is my buddy, and I've been, that constant presence that's been riding for you. So in our mind, we expect to get it back in the same, but everybody is not the same. And I think that's where a lot of the confusion comes in, where it's like we're not thankful for the little bit, but we also looking at it like, damn, if I'm constantly giving you so much, the little bit that you giving me back is not replenishing my tank. So
Yeah, and then sometimes, and that's another thing. Like, we got, maybe that's all they could give you.
yeah,
Maybe thankful for what you are getting, if you, even if you're still staying around, maybe that's all that person is able to deliver. you know
that's
I just, it's a lot of things, like, we just get, like I said, go back to just being so caught up what we don't have, and we lose the insight of that gratitude that we should be giving.
for
You
what we
might not,
do.
you got some water to drink right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You might not have all the cable shows on your TV, but you got a TV to look at something. Some people don't even have that, and just
You
go
might
back to
not
this.
have the number of rooms you want, but you got a roof over your head. Like, it's
you
like
know
that change off. You might not have what you want, but be thankful for where you at right now. Because you could be in a worse predicament or you could be in a better predicament, but you'll never know because you're losing sight of the right now. We be
yeah,
so ready to rush to what's next. What's next?
right,
Oh, I got this. What can I get next? That we forget to appreciate what we have in the moment. And then
right.
you never think about it until you lose it.
Yeah. And then you could be feeling like you're so thankful someone could do something, just instead of not showing that you're appreciated, you'll lose all that. Like, right there. That person even
Ooh,
want to do, you'll lose people because your action of it. Like, if you're doing it from the heart and you're thankful, is in that she even interfere in that moment. You know what I'm saying? We tend to lose people for how our behavior is. You know what I'm saying? And when
yeah.
I say that, damn, like, it's just so important. Like, things could be so much worse. It just could be so much worse. And that's why I just think it's very important to be thankful. It don't matter if it's big, small, little.
Mm,
It's something you did not have. And it's just a simple, like, smile is being thankful. Just a simple, just let a person know that you appreciate what they done. It just takes a simple, like a simple just gesture. Like, you know what I mean? Just a, even if some people do gifts back showing appreciation. Some people do something, you give them something. That's still a sign of being thankful.
right.
And I just think we lose it. You know what I mean? And it's being, like I said, I feel like it's got to do with entitlement.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so, I just really, even like the situation, like, with parents, siblings, family. You know what I mean? Cause that experience. Like, I do have issues with my mom, but then I also know, like, it's been like me and my mom at a good place now, but it's been a time where I wasn't. But then I talk to people I meet. I met a friend from work. I got my cousin you
Yeah.
that, mom, that wish you could even have these disagreements. So, and I said I'm not perfect at all. So I'm saying I'm willing to. I'm gonna talk to y'all like I'll tell Jennifer. I'll be so. I'll be stressed over stuff and I catch myself like question myself like, dang, I'm not trying to not be thankful, but I am honestly to admit to self right here on this camera, like I don't be thankful. I mean, I know, but I'm not being thankful for that situation.
Right.
Let's just call it
It's
because it could be much.
it's crazy because tomorrow will make 12 years my mom been gone. And one
Yes.
of the biggest things that I used to deal with a lot when she first passed was I used to
Mm-hmm.
like replay memories of like moments we had and stuff. And I used to try to look into those memories to make sure, like, I wasn't being an asshole, And when I
Yes.
went through them, I never like got those moments where like I was being an asshole. I got those moments where I was like, damn, I was real like that person that was always under her mama. Like, damn, it's kind
And
of
then you look,
it's weird
you
to
know,
say, but like once I graduated high school, I had that friend slash mama bond with my mom. So when I would go through those memories, it would be like, okay, now I was cool. I was cool. But then like when we talk and we know, and
yeah.
I remember I used to tell you when my mom first passed, like, but that's still your mom. That's still your mom. But
We
then
used to
I
get
got to that moment of realizing
it like
I can't
hard.
force
Oh,
anybody to to have, because I feel like I do carry a sense of, I think it's like more so empathy for parents because I don't have them.
right. And
And
I
I
had to come
never look at the full picture because in my mind, like, y'all got y'all fucking
down.
parents. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. So that's what's the difference.
Cool. Because me and you used to be full blown, like arguing, like, man, girl, shut up. I get off the phone if she get on my nerve, man, shut up. You know, man, I'm sorry, cuz, like, and this is real as heck, I used to be like, I'm sorry, cuz I get it. But your mama wasn't like you,
Yeah.
that's our bringing wasn't the same. You might have a different bond. I get it, but you was so direct because you was hurting. And not that you ain't hurt now. It was a strong, in time.
That just happened. Like, yeah.
But I wasn't, and there's certain things I could deal with you, and that's why we had a better place. But like I was telling you, my mom not wasn't your mom, and your mom my mom, your bond, and maybe I'm not even that's not even there. But it's just like how I've got my issues wasn't your issue. So your mom gave you something different than I didn't get from my mom. So
Right.
it's like you because I get what you're saying. I'm not saying I'm not thankful, but I got my own issues over here, girl.
I think it
But
was
me,
once I actually learned to sit back and listen and not just think from the part of, damn, I'm
but
hurt. My mama ain't here. I started to fully understand. And it's like, it's not like you're not thankful for your mom because you're thankful for your mom. It's just that it's different situations that you got to learn. We have to learn how to take it for what it is and
yeah.
learn how to just move forward in that.
And but what you don't, and then that time I was giving a hard time, like Jennifer, we get into it. But now that I'm an adult and I'm getting older, I understand where you coming from. So it's every day I'm working hard in a relationship, and I'm thankful for you for that because and someone I met, and because I looked at it like, dang, like life is short. I only got one mom. What
Yeah.
would I do? You know what I mean, so it is a way where I feel like I go harder trying to be thankful the time I do have with my mom. Let's say that. I'm being more thankful for the time I do have with my mom. But I went off my emotions as
Well,
immaturity, and not understanding what I do have.
lenient as well, too.
Huh? I'm sorry.
I've learned through watching us over the years, I've learned that you being more lenient as well.
Yeah.
Which like,
Oh,
and you could
yes.
be like, oh,
Um,
that aggravate me, like why this, why that? And now you just like, you know what?
it's my
What can
mom because
like
I thought she did a lot of things, and that's why I want to say I'm thankful to her too because I thought my mom was so hard on me. But who I am now, and I see how I move, and that even though I felt like it hurted me, I'm really thankful because I'm at another level than a lot of people can't be at. It did hurt, but like you said, everything ain't always supposed to feel good. So
them
I
more
am very
valuable lessons, baby.
yes, so I definitely think it's just going to some deeper, And like you said, an incident 6 years ago, or 5 to 6 years ago, yeah. Um, D left.
Right.
And this was time for Thanksgiving for me. So I wanna, like you said, this is around the same time, a
Yeah.
heartache had like my world went upside down,
Oh,
and everything back on me. And it's like I still try, so I don't care for Thanksgiving, And I've held, like you said, you hold on to like trying to do it. But my memory I had for D was so bad is that the way I looked at him the day he left out that door, how angry I was. And people look like, oh, you know, your husband, he's locked up. But it's like, it's not that the part they get. That was my friend and the anger I felt that the day that he'd never come back again. And people take it all like this, but this is something, and everybody family, I don't remember what family, and I'm not mad, but at this moment I was angry for a long time. I don't know what family invited me over. Everybody turned their back on me. And that's a whole nother story to go to. That's how I felt. I didn't have nobody. To this day, I had one person like, I mean, you know, but really ask Jahar, how you doing from
Yeah.
that situation? Because everybody got their own stuff going on. But you can't tell me my hurt. So I've lingered every year around this time. But I want to say that I'm thankful because I get to talk to this person still on the phone. He covers down. And he made me realize just on Thanksgiving, he was in such a good spirit. Like, why am I still not in a good spirit?
Right.
So I just want to say I'm thankful for that situation because it showed me who people were and that how strong I was.
Yes.
Let me see. So I don't want to be angry on that. So like I said, it is a hard time, but I held on that hurt instead of being thankful that I'm out of that situation, as in where we was at that time. He is breathing. He was being able to come back to life. I do get to talk to him. You know what I mean? And I don't want to hold on to that hurt. I don't want to hold on to that. So I'm very thankful that I came a long way from when I didn't know where I was going to go 6 years ago. I didn't have no, I stayed in someone's house on their floor with my kids. So I'm in a place of my own house. So I just want to give my thanks and I want to let go of that pain, you know? So I want to go to that, like, what's some things that we could do to show more that we're thankful? What do you think? Like, to
I
help people?
think sometimes sitting in retrospect is a major thing you need to do. Just sit for a moment and go through scenarios in your head where, oh, I was going into the grocery store and the guy held the door open for me, but I forgot to say thanks. Or, a lady was trying to cut over in traffic and I let her get over. It's simple things that you can do. It don't even have to be large gestures. Like, it's the simplest things that you have to sit down and think, because we forget that sometimes we see everybody that we see as normal people, right? Oh, they
Never
just
know that.
people, they just normal people. But then you never know that each person that you meet along this journey we in life, you never know who is the normal people and who is the angels unaware. You know what I'm saying? You never
Yes,
know
ma'am.
who are the spirits that you're supposed to feed. And if you sit there and you be like, well, this person didn't do that for me and this person didn't do that for me, so why should I do this? You will miss your chance to give blessings and receive them. You
Blessings.
don't
And not
be getting
looking for
something physical for it to be a blessing. I had
right.
a conversation with an old lady, and I don't know
Mm-hmm.
where that conversation came from. We was in Dollar Tree looking for aluminum pans, and
Right, right.
and out of nowhere we started talking, and I kind of laughed because as she was walking out of the Dollar Tree, she was still fussing. But in that moment, I looked, and if you remember, our granny used to sometimes walk with her hand behind her back, and she had
Mm-hmm.
a little bend in her spine because she had courage in the spine.
Yeah.
Promise you, in that moment, as that lady was walking out that door and she looked back and smiled, I swear I saw Granny. And
Yeah.
I was
It just be
thankful
people
for that moment.
like you meet people like
Just
I met someone that me and you.
asshole and not talk to her. I would
Yeah.
help that.
Yeah. And that's a lot of things too. Like I have a bad spirit and I could come in that store, like I'll be having my days. And I just take it like you could just really uplift someone else. It's not even about what you could do. You could uplift someone else. Someone could be having a rough day. You don't want to take a smile. Like, why do we gotta be so ignorant? You know what I mean? Like, so I just feel like just being that is a good sign. And just like even with family, just to start to step people, that's who they are, and just keep it for a grain of salt. What you know what I mean? And I just feel like it's just things that we could show for thankfulness. Like I said, like you said, holding the door open. You know what I'm saying? Just helping someone something off the shelf.
Man,
It's just things, so many things that we could do for thankful on a daily life. A daily
just saying, hey,
task.
just telling
Huh?
everybody, hey, how you doing? That might
Right.
brighten their day. They could be going through the worst shit in the world, and you just tell them, hey, it'll get them a boost.
Yeah. How are you? You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. So I do want to like really focus this week, even past the weeks. just through life. Just trying to just show more being thankful, you know what I mean? And you know, and what just being cautious, you know, of
So,
just everything around you, your surroundings, you know what I'm saying? Because you never know what you could live. And that's just some people just need that, you know, some people need it more than others, you know, and it's just like things I feel like we, you know, do. And then we could hit with the topic too with like things we have done. Is just something like, you know, as not showing an act of being thankful, you know?
ooh, I
Or
can say personally for myself, um, like with my significant other, sometimes I do, sometimes I do. Not I sometimes I'm not thankful for him. I'm gonna keep it 100. Like, but I have to learn that just because something is my love language don't mean it's somebody else. I also have to
Mhm.
realize, you know, when they doing something from their love language for me, even though it's not my love language, I should probably look at that like at least, you know, at least it's a trying thing, right? Be thankful for the people who try. So
Yeah.
that's I know I got that bad. Bitch, you tell me about it all the time. You be like, really, cuz look, I know I got that bad. And I don't know if it's because I'm spoiled
Well,
or what.
right, you are spoiled, but I relate to because people look at my situation, you know, but I have people like you said, like D, for instance, you know, he do so much in the predicament that he's in. He feel I'm not thankful. I feel I'm thankful, but he want me to be thankful in a certain way. And that's another thing. It could be like you are thankful, but another person feel you're not being thankful. So they're thankful because everybody look for things. Okay, so thankful don't look like it's
It's
thankful
the same for everybody.
eyes. Like it's not in everybody's eyes. Like what you think that is thankful could not be for someone else.
Yes.
And I think that be open minded that we're not cut the same. You might feel like someone's showing you thankful by giving you a hug.
Right.
I might feel giving me a gift is showing me thankful. I'm not saying that is because that's not what I feel.
But
Okay.
I see what you're saying,
But
the
I'm
different ways of people feeling.
open what thankful look like for a person. Just because we know we go back and I'm like, Jennifer, just because you looked at it like that and you said to me, and I do it, I am so working on that so much. Like I'm admitted. I'll be thankful, but I come about certain things so rah rah. rah
Hey,
rah.
I guess it's the Chicago in us. Listen.
Right. But I be thankful. Like you have people come in your life, like I know I have people come in my life, you
Hmm?
know, help me out. But also, let me not get it twisted. I'm gonna revert this. A person feel like they do something for you too,
You
and
supposed
that
to
you
just
know
bow
a
down.
certain is not enough for what you're being thankful for. They want you to show them in a different way or what it is. But this is how I show I'm thankful. A person will play on that too, and it do trying to take away what you was trying to show them that you was thankful for. Bless you, baby.
Thanks.
What you was thankful for. You know what I mean? They'll
Right.
take that whole thank you and your appreciation and gratitude away from you. So
And
don't
then
get it
being the
here.
person I am, I'm like, you know what? You did, you know, because I'm
Because I get the
I
like, dang,
told
I'm
you, once I'm
I'm
giving you something, I'm
too.
telling you I'm thankful. I'm telling you thank you. I'm showing you thank you the way I know how to show you thank you. And once that ain't good enough for you, well, fuck you then. Like, like,
It's enough for people though. Sometimes one person do something for you and you show them that you think because like they go back to that's why it go back to it's so important to just be open minded that everybody don't show that same. You know what I'm saying? Because even though we do, because people are really like that, and that's something I'm gonna work on. You know, I want people if you are going through that, if you to take it or leave it podcast.
so with that being said, what do we want them to think on until next week?
I think that we should just trying to continue to just be thankful, even if it's just a prayer in the morning. Start
Mm,
with God. If that's what you believe in, or whatever you believe in, I don't judge. Whatever you feel, your higher power. If you're
the
down with
whoever, whatever.
whoever,
Just
whatever. I
start.
first starting off in the morning saying thank you that you have another day because some people is not here for another day. Just thankful that you could be able to go to work. Some people can't even get a job. Some people got is in a prison. Some people's not here. Some people is just in a situation
It,
of. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely, wanna like really just take a tune, just a moment and say thank you. Be thankful for where you at. Say thank you to someone, a smile. So what you wanna leave it at?
I want to
The last,
leave. I want to leave y'all with this. Sometimes in our mind, we feel like something is blocking us, right? We being blocked from something or something like that. But we have to stop and think like and be thankful because what we was blocked from could have been saving our life. Like
yeah,
we don't think about that because we always think about what we want right now when we want it. But
right.
sometimes you gotta stop and be like, damn, I ain't get that position. I could have got hurt on that position. Damn,
Yeah.
stuck in traffic. Oh man, but you not realizing you could have missed the
It's
accident by being
a lot,
stuck like
a lot
that.
thank you from something. Like a lot of things, when we be late for something, I feel like just a blessing. Be thankful. You might have didn't get something. It would probably showed you something. It was just look at it as a reward that came.
Yeah.
Something you saved from. Don't always take it as a like, oh dang, an injustice. Take it that you could have been really saved from something.
Mm.
You didn't miss that party. You missed that bullet.
Ooh. And
You didn't go to
speaking
that
of that,
house.
that's exactly
You
what
go
happened last night in Chicago.
There's a lot of it here, everywhere. I just down the street from my house, someone got killed.
You didn't go to that party. You missed that bullet. You just said that and was so crazy. Is this morning I woke up to my Facebook friend on Facebook talking about how she was supposed to go out to a after Thanksgiving party in Chicago yesterday, but her husband told her, "Hell no, sit down." And that
Hmm.
same party got shot up.
Even when you take that car ride, exactly. You think your car didn't start. You having car problems, but up the street, massive crash.
Do you
I'm
see?
in a witness. Don't go somewhere. I still win. That was stopping me. We don't lose them voices you hear. It's okay that you miss. Be thankful. Take it as a blessing. But we're gonna wrap it up, here. We will be back next Monday with another topic. Please subscribe, like, share.
Tell a friend to tell a friend. And like we said, it's take it or leave it podcast. Take what you need, leave what you don't. Don't be mad at the messenger because you might need the message.
And like I said, it's just we here, we rocking, and we just trying to sell the message as much as we can and help and give y'all something we never had and was trying to get or didn't even accept. So I'm just going to say we thankful for you guys, and please, stay tuned with us. And I love you, cuz.
Love you more.
Up here from the Take It or Leave It podcast.
See y'all next time.